The overlooked warning. The Deep Space Observatory floated in silence beyond Neptune's orbit. Its massive array of sensors pointed toward the darkness between stars. Inside the cramped control room, Dr. Elena Vasquez stared at her screens with growing dread. The readings made no sense, yet they were unmistakable. Something vast and ancient was stirring in the cosmic void, something that had been dormant for thousands of years. She ran the analysis again, checking every calculation twice, then 3 times. The numbers didn't change. A dimensional anomaly was forming in deep space, exactly where the old records said it would, records that most scientists dismissed as mythology, stories passed down from civilizations that had died screaming into the void millennia ago. Elena reached for the communications panel with trembling fingers. This wasn't just Earth's problem anymore. The entire galaxy needed to know. She composed her message carefully, attaching every scrap of data, every astronomical reading, every translation of the ancient warnings they had pieced together from dead worlds. The message went out on all frequencies, broadcast to every spacefaring civilization within 100 light-years. 48 hours later, the response came from the Kaldrith Dominion, the most powerful empire in this sector of the galaxy. Their ships had been pushing toward human space for months now, their intentions clear. They wanted Earth's resources, its strategic position, and they had the military might to take it. Commander Thane Vorkalis appeared on the view screen, his chitinous faceplates reflecting the cold light of his command bridge. The Kaldrith resembled oversized mantises, their 4 arms and razor-sharp intelligence making them formidable conquerors. Thane's reputation preceded him. He had subjugated 17 species in his career, each one folding before the Dominion's superior technology and ruthless efficiency. "We received your transmission." "Human," Thane said, his voice carrying the clicks and harmonics of his native language, translated by sophisticated software. His mandibles twitched in what Elena had learned was the Kaldrith equivalent of laughter. "Your primitive sensors detect cosmic radiation patterns and you create panic. This is why your species remains confined to a single system." Elena felt anger flush her cheeks, but she kept her voice steady. "Commander, we're not talking about radiation. We're talking about a dimensional rift, a tear in the fabric of space itself. Our analysis of ancient records from the predecessor civilizations indicates that every 12,000 years this phenomenon occurs. The last time it happened, 6 advanced civilizations were completely wiped out." Thane's laughter grew louder, echoed by the officers on his bridge. "The predecessors. Yes, we know of them. Extinct races whose ruins litter dead worlds. They failed because they were weak, not because of cosmic fairy tales. The Dominion has explored those rifts your sensors detected. They are natural phenomena, nothing more. Space-time fluctuations that pose no threat to proper shielding technology." "You're not listening," Elena insisted, leaning forward. "The predecessors weren't weak. They were advanced beyond anything we can imagine. Their technology made yours look primitive, and something killed them all at once across dozens of star systems. The records are clear. They called it the Void Swarm. Entities that exist partially outside normal space drawn to concentrations of advanced technology and energy signatures." "More mythology," Thane said dismissively. "Primitive minds always create monsters to explain what they cannot understand. The Dominion has no time for superstition. We have expansion schedules to maintain. In fact, your own system has been designated for integration. You should be grateful. Under Dominion guidance, humanity might actually achieve something noteworthy." Elena's hands clenched into fists. "You're making a catastrophic mistake. Your fleet, your technology, the energy signatures you're putting out, you're going to trigger the awakening. Please, at least delay your operations in this sector. Give us time to study this further. The time for study is over, human." Thane's eyes glittered with cold amusement. "The Dominion moves forward, always forward. Your warnings are noted and dismissed. Perhaps when your species has actually left its home system, you'll understand how the galaxy truly works. Until then, I suggest you prepare for integration. The Dominion fleet arrives at Earth in 30 cycles. Comply or be subjugated. There are no other options." The transmission ended abruptly. Elena sat in the silence of her control room, staring at the blank screen. Around her, her team looked equally shaken. Dr. James Park, her senior analyst, broke the silence first. "They're not going to listen," he said quietly. "Nothing we say will change their minds. Elena pulled up the sensor readings again, watching the dimensional anomaly pulse and grow in the darkness. The Kaldreth fleet was heading straight toward it, their powerful engines and advanced reactors blazing like beacons in the cosmic night. They were doing exactly what the ancient records warned against, concentrating massive amounts of technological energy in the worst possible location. "Then we prepare," Elena said finally. "Get me Captain Chen at Orbital Defense Command, and pull every file we have on low-signature warfare. If the Dominion triggers what I think they're going to trigger, advanced technology is going to become a liability, not an asset." "You think it's really going to happen?" James asked. "The Void Swarm?" Elena looked at the readings one more time, at the way the dimensional fabric was weakening, thinning, preparing to tear. She thought about the predecessor ruins they'd explored, the way entire cities had been scoured clean, the claw marks that existed in 3 dimensions and somehow 2 others that human science couldn't fully measure. "I think the Kaldreth are about to learn why humanity has been so careful about our technological development," she said. "We weren't primitive. We were cautious. And they're about to find out why." The observatory continued its watch, recording every fluctuation, every change in the dimensional rift. The Kaldreth Dominion fleet, confident and arrogant, pushed deeper into human space, their weapons charged and their shields at full power. They were the apex predators of the galaxy, or so they believed. In the darkness between stars, something ancient felt their presence and began to wake. The galaxy was about to burn, and humanity had tried to warn them. Now everyone would pay the price for the Empire's arrogance.